John, right? So, how old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
64.
64. So, how long have you been living out on the streets?
Well, about 2 years.
Oh.
But see, what happened was I got hit real bad, and by the pickup truck, and it broke my shoulder off, broke my thumb. I've got all kinds of titanium. My face is titanium, not my front teeth out.
Jeez Louise.
And just see the two circles here, and there's a little scar right here.
That had to be so painful.
I mean, I've got...
When did that happen?
This is the shoulder.
Yes.
And then the collarbone here.
Yeah. The stitches still.
See the thumb?
Yeah. That has to be painful still on a day-to-day basis, huh?
Well, not so much that, but my shoulders hurt. But see, I ended up with a bunch of herniated discs in my neck and my back.
Mm-hmm.
And it does. That hurts all the time. You know, something. And it's like, I've been trying to get a disability and haven't been able to get it.
Yeah. Why do they say? Because that should be grounds to get it.
I know. The last time that I went and saw the doctor, you know, and he said, "Oh, well, so you were basically pretty healthy before all these accidents, you know,
right,
happened." And I was like, "Yeah," and now I can't do, you know, half of what I
used to be able to do.
Yeah, and it was like everything was fine, and I ended up. They sent me a letter, okay, that was post-dated 2 days after I had to respond to the letter. So in other words, they sent me a letter after I had to...
After the deadline.
Yeah.
And then penalized you for it.
Then they denied me.
Shit.
And said I had to start all over again.
Nasty work.
Now it's like, I don't know what to do.
So do you have family in the area that could help you out or anything?
No.
Are you from Tampa? Where are you from?
Newport Richie.
Okay, my mom lives over there. So what brought you to Tampa?
Well, I went into I smoked pot, and I smoked a joint with this guy that it had fentanyl mixed in with it, and it got me all messed up. And
she said, "Damn, don't do
so
that
I
to
ended
my
up
boy."
in a detox, right? And then I ended up. I went to a what do you call it? You know, like a treatment thing. It was like 6 months.
Got you. Now I'm forgetting the word. What's the word when you gotta go get a detox for drugs? You going to what? You're going to not therapy, but you're going to rehab.
Rehab, yeah.
Everybody done forgot what rehab means. Thank you. But yeah, so you went to rehab in Newport Richie or Tampa?
Pensacola.
Pensacola. That's all the way up there, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's way up there. It's as far up as, that's about as north
as
that's
it
as
gets.
far as you can get in Florida.
Yeah. So now that you've been back in Tampa, you've been in Tampa for the 2 years that you've been on the streets?
No, I've been here since February.
Gotcha. So what brought you over here?
Well, I didn't want to go back to Newport Richie because I grew up there. I lived there since the 70s.
Gotcha.
And it's like I know everybody there, and I don't want to get into doing drugs and all that
Right.
bullshit.
Especially with stuff like
Because
that.
I know that if I run into somebody that I used to know and they're like, oh, hey, let's go, party or whatever, and I'll go, I mean, it's not my goal to go do that.
Right. You just got to know that about yourself, type of deal. So now, yeah. So now that you've been in the Tampa area, what is it like surviving in the Tampa area on a day-to-day basis?
There's a lot of generally food available.
Okay.
Now, as far as shelter goes, it's critically unavailable. And from what I understand, pretty soon, Ron DeSantos, I guess it was, he's the governor or whatever, passed some kind of bill where it's going to be illegal for anybody to be sleeping anywhere, that's homeless. So if he's making it illegal to be homeless, where are the people? Yeah,
Right.
are they gonna? I guess they're gonna build 5 more jails to put everybody else in because they'll be breaking the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's sick work because now they're basically getting free labor or, whatever they're gaining off of it while y'all get y'all freedom revoked. So that's a little odd rather than just helping you guys get somewhere to live because that's the only crime here and not affordable housing. So if you could go back, you're 64 now, if you could go back to 18-year-old John and you could give him some advice, what would you tell him about life, knowing everything you know now? Get this little fella over here.
I would say, well, me personally, don't ever get involved with any drugs.
What would you say is the worst drug for anybody to get involved with, in your opinion? Like, what have you seen people get hooked on the worst?
There's something. Well, not right now. I would say fentanyl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Killing a lot of people out here.
You say what?
Fentanyl, a lot of people are getting killed. They're getting crap that's got fentanyl in it, And then I know people that actually take fentanyl to get high, and I'm like,
on purpose?
On purpose. That's what I said. That's not going to be if you're going to die. That's going to be when you're going to die.
Yeah.
And they don't care down there at the Trouble Bubble. They don't care who they sell to.
Yeah. That is some sick work, though, because it's like you're not even giving a person an option at that.